Good morning, it's Cindy with Uniquely Fit, or the Unique Times, or both, and it's Ollie, and we're here this morning to say Happy 4th. We're a little belated. Yesterday, I had intended to see you, and I had a whole recording, and I did it outside. It was beautiful, I thought, until I heard it, and there were music and noises and interruptions, and I couldn't even hear the video. So I hope this works, and I hope that you had a really great 4th in one way or another. I thought we'd sit in meditation first, and I would just share really briefly. I know that people are struggling right now. I think we all have a bit of angst in our world. I would say a lot of angst, and we continue to wonder how and what it means to be Americans in a world where it feels like things have turned on a dime and we are facing things we never really thought that we would have to in a world of violence, destruction, overturning things of our choice that we feel strongly. And one of the things that I come to realize daily and why it's so important to sit is that one thing that can't be changed is how we view and how we think. No one can take that away. As much pain, angst, and upset that creates, that we need to turn an inward eye, continue to do our part, and be that presence of peace in the world in the midst of things turning upside down. And it isn't easy. So we all have to find our ways in which to come to that place of balance, of releasing, of owning our feelings, of knowing what they are, but not being those feelings. So to have more inner access to our being, as I call it, that higher self where we can continue to see the light, that the sun does continue to rise, the birds continue to fly, flowers burst from rocks. So I thought I'd start this morning with the singing bowl, and this one is the navel area, our Manipura, in as one of our chakras in our bodies. So we have our main 7, but this particular one is referring to shining jewel. So jewel of the navel, and seeing this whole region and area. We've got 3 centers. If you think about our main centers of our gut, our heart, and our head. Often things come in 3s. So if you think the Om, 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 that universal oneness together is the same neural pathways, the same neural paths that we have that connect and create different synapses in our bodies and our brain. So that's what we're going to start with today. The color is orange, so you may want to think we have our root chakra, which is our first chakra, and that's our Svadhisthana chakra that roots us into the earth. And so this particular one is trusting our gut at a time when things are in turmoil. So let's together, I'm just going to hope you hear this. Begin with an Om. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Oh. Just allowing yourself to settle into the earth. You might even consider lying down. Sitting is an option. Sitting in a chair is another option. As we begin together, finding a place of comfort. So really anchoring into your own center. Your hands can simply be resting on your lap, or you may take a mudra of choice. Index finger to thumb. If you're working on letting go, middle finger to thumb. Just really letting yourself sink into the floor, letting go of any thoughts that came before and any thoughts of things you have to do later. Just come to this present moment as you relax and let go. Begin just being a silent witness to what you notice in your body. Either places where there's comfort or places where there's dis-ease. Without judging, just noticing. As we let our bodies be exactly how they are, they can show up for whatever is necessary in healing. Notice the room temperature, any sound. See if you can use those distractions as a place to go deeper internally. Coming to our breath, just notice if it's breathing shallow, deep. If there's any strain in your breathing pattern. And then let's begin to deepen that breath in through our nose, all the way down into our belly. Exhale with a sigh. And again, 2 more breaths. And then slowly begin to open your eyes as you allow your head to drop in little circles. Half circles, full circles, whatever feels right in your body. As though you're drawing a circle around your entire body. You can even envision light entering in, and you are simply imagining that circle of light surrounding you, and then reverse, letting that head drop down and back up. And again. Coming back to center as we take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and allow your hands to just gently fall. You can watch your hands, your eyes. Just bring all that attention to your eyes, to your hands, to the floor. And then peripherally see your hands as we take another breath. Inhaling, bathing each chakra as you come down through your body. And one more breath, inhale. And blow it out, exhaling down. Shoulders are going to come up, back, and down. And again, up, back, and down. One more time. Inhaling, exhale, and release. Slowly coming all the way over. However you need to get there, you might need to go on your side. And we're going to move this to a little cat-cow. So hands are spread, feet are open, knees and hips, they're hip width apart, knees and ankles are in the same plane. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, draw your navel into your spine as your head drops down. And again, deep breath. And exhale. Relaxing your feet. Enjoying your breath moving through your body. And then we're going to come into child's pose, just sitting your bum down. If you need a pillow or you need to just stay right here in this position, stay wherever feels right for you. Or again, you can bring a pillow, reach your hands out. Feel that inner groin open, expanding your breath and opening your back. We're going to come all the way back up, moving forward in towards your hips so you can open, squeezing your buttocks, shoulders come down. If this is too much, you can always come down to your forearms for a gentle cobra. So just feel that opening of the front of your body. And if you wanted that higher space, coming right up here. We're going to curl our toes under for downward facing dog. But before we do that, let's just sit onto our feet. So just a little pressing into our feet. Feel that stretch. And maybe you can come all the way to the ground with your feet. That might not work. So if you have a pillow or something, you can take it right under your heels and then just sink in and allow your feet to stretch out, feeling those calves release. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming to this present moment. Bringing whatever is here for you today as you continue just to breathe. And then we'll take that out, coming all the way up. And if you need to come here to your thighs, go ahead, keeping that wherever you need, or just dropping forward fold. Take a deep breath, bend those knees, inhale, exhale, belly presses up to your spine. Again, inhale, exhale, and then slowly roll your body one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to reach is your head. Coming back up as we take this breath up, inhale, and reach over to one side. Back to center, deep breath, and take it to the other side. We're going to turn for warrior one, holding right here, reaching those arms long and tall. And just hold there. Knee and ankle are in alignment. Feel that inner foot and outer foot both into the ground, widening out your toes as much as possible, squaring off your hips and coming down. And then we'll turn out for warrior two, just holding strong warriors, pressing down into that foot, just teasing it a little bit, just to where you can go. Take a breath and reach back for peaceful warrior. Coming all the way back down, reaching up. And this might be where you need to be today. You can play here, you might bind, you can see where your body wants to go. Every day is different. We honor and listen. And then coming back up. Taking it to the other side for warrior two. Pressing down with that heel, reaching up and lengthening. Deep breath in, inhaling and exhaling out. Moving into warrior two. Just moving your body, coming down and opening. You might take a little circle with your hands, just release any tension. Beautiful. And then reaching back to let that arm slide down your leg and coming back, floating down on this side, gently placing your forearm on your leg without pushing any weight on it and reaching. Again, checking out this side and seeing where it wants to go. Does it want to bind on this side? Mine doesn't. So mine's going to bind. I'm going to grab my thigh with my hand, or I could simply stay right here or right here. Making sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then reaching all the way up. Moving into Tadasana, mountain pose. So imagine standing over the vista of a mountain, being that warrior, strong like warrior, breathing in and breathing out when in doubt. I'm going to simply move into a balanced position of coming up into tree pose, and you can see where that leg wants to go. You may grab it if you'd like, pressing that foot into your thigh as you reach up, holding, perhaps taking one hand behind you and reaching for those hands. Stay right there in that tree pose. And perhaps you're only right here. And that's terrific. Or you just simply slide up to where you can be, moving our hands into cactus. Be the cactus. Dropping that leg back to center, moving out and dropping down. And then we'll take the other side. So bringing that leg up, noticing each side has its own way in which it needs to connect in. If you have any injuries, take note and adapt to whatever it is you need today. Reaching up. Now we're going to take the other side. One hand behind your back and just holding right there. Make sure you find an inanimate object to focus on. Now we're going to come back to cactus, holding here. Leg comes in, extend it out, and drop it down. Let's do a little wave hands like cloud. We're going to move into a Qigong. So we just take our hands and our legs match as we walk. Wave hands like clouds reminds us the clouds come and the clouds go. So as we get attached to how things are, the things keep shifting and changing. And might we be that change, remembering the stars will shine again. Justice will be served in the end. And we can be that light of change. Simply breathing with your movement. And then we're going to take it to the other side. So simply step. This is really awesome for balance. It might not seem like a lot to some of you, or it might seem like a whole lot to others. These are incredible movements to remember to come to through your day, just picking even one or two of these. And now we're going to come with feet hip width apart. We're just going to allow our hands come back, tapping into any meridians, opening up those meridians so energy can flow, and that Chinese energy coming all the way up to our chest. Notice what's there, gentle little taps, and maybe into our gut. And then open a little bit wider and go ahead and turn with that and move right into that leg. Just let those arms flop and move. Slowly let your body come to a close and pause. And then let's just do a few little hip circles, just allowing all those joints to open, circumducting all that energy to release, and then take it back to the other side. Beautiful. And then one more thing. So you remember in your day that you can come to this place, taking a breath of anything it is that you want to let go of. So I want you to just throw it out and then bring in what you want, okay? And then let it go. You can even come up onto your toes if you want. And imagine, release, let go, and then bring in what you want. So come to your mantra there. Let go, come to your mantra, and visualize whatever that is that you want. Two more. And switch sides. Here we go. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, let go. You can even imagine skipping rocks. You can imagine throwing something out to the stars and have it return in a new way. One more, and then come back to center. Remember to keep going if you want. You could go through a whole yoga posture. You could continue on in your meditation. Make it a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Namaste.